世界中の皆さん、こんにちは。It's time for Shoyu Japan Life Week in Review.
世界中の皆さん、こんにちは。Now it is time for Shoyu Japan Life.
On today's episode, we're going to be covering the updates with the Sakura situation, and then have that rice bowl challenge, and then some shopping ideas. And then we're going to kind of close this off. This week is kind of a short Shoyu Japan Life because I'm going on a business trip. But I just wanted to show you the progress of the Sakura trees. So there are a few Sakura trees right here. And I want to use this to document the progress of the blossoms here in Japan, in the Saitama area. So we have two trees here. One tree here and another one here. And actually there's a third tree here which has a different type of sakura tree, but I want to document how the sakura are going. If you look at this tree right in front of me here, there aren't many blossoms on them, but if you look at the second tree here, there are actually quite a lot of blossoms already coming out. So if you look at that, it's amazing how many blossoms they already have. And here in the background they have a different kind of sakura tree that is already blossoming back here. So this is the progress on Sunday, March 22nd.
Rice bowl onigiri omusubi challenge. Rice bowl onigiri omusubi challenge. Rice bowl onigiri omusubi challenge. Gambarimashou.
Okay, this week's rice ball is going to be based off of this Korean nori. My co-worker had just come back from Korea and brought this back, and I thought, well, let's go ethnic and make a different type of onigiri using this. And when we think about Korea, what do we think about? That's right, kimchi. So we're going to use this kimchi, which is actually a Japanese style kimchi. It says amakara, which means sweet and spicy, but it's not that spicy. This kimchi matches the Japanese palate really well. So I'm going to use this kimchi in the center, and then on the outside add a little bit of sesame seeds and wrap it with this nori. So let's get making this. Okay, let's get started by wetting our hands. And get that hot rice in the hands. Oh, yeah, it is hot. We have our kimchi that we're adding inside. So we got the kimchi inside, and now it's time to, oh my gosh, put this together. So here we are. Oh my gosh, over. Rice ball is beginning to change color. It's becoming a kimchi colored. We're gonna put the extra ingredients on, and I'll show you the final product. Another successful rice ball challenge. Let's take a look at our new addition to the Onigiri Dojo. Korean nori kimchi onigiri kansei. Okay, this looks real good, everyone. And I didn't expect the kimchi to seep through. The juices are coming through, so you can see how that's going through. And this nori with the sesame seeds. So let's give this thing a try. Korean nori kimchi onigiri. Itadakimasu. Here we go. The nori and the kimchi mix really well. I'm glad I put the sesame seed on it too. Just has a little bit of extra flavor, but packed with kimchi inside, just as would be expected. Really good. Gochusou-sama deshita. And everyone, join me next time for our next onigiri challenge. Until then, mata ne. Yesterday, as we filmed this tree, there were hardly any, I don't think any flowers in bloom yesterday. But now we have a couple of flowers here and there. You can see a bunch of flowers blooming here. So it still looks empty, but it is in bloom. But the second tree in the back, oh my gosh, now it's really starting to take off. Look at all the flowers. It's just really picking up. As you go up higher, it's not as full, but down here in the bottom area, there are a lot of flowers. A lot of the cherry blossoms. Amazing. And that tree on the back there, this different type of sakura tree, still not blooming yet, but the buds are getting pretty big. So this is March 23rd.
買い物 shopping ideas for someone else, or keep it yourself. Yeah, I think I keep it.
So in this week's shopping ideas, I'm just sharing with you the kind of souvenirs I'm buying for my business trip that I'm taking actually tomorrow. So I bought a bag full of gummy candies, and I'll show you a bunch of what I have here. But it's called Suppai Daisaksen. It's the sour grand operation. But it comes in so many different flavors. This is the energy drink and tropical fruits. We have here the shiso aji with the ume aji here. And then we have here lemon and acerola. Then we got the really sour ones here. And then this one is pineapple and lychee. These are stick gummy candies, and I happened to open this one up because I just wanted to try it. So just to show you real quick what it looks like, that's pineapple. Yeah, candy. And that's lychee. I don't know if you could tell the difference. And then one last type of gummy candy I bought was the sharimoni gumi. I'm not sure if I covered this before or not, but they had this in apple flavor, so I got a bunch of these, and they were all on sale, which is why I chose this time. So a lot of different types of gummy candies in Japan. When I get back, I'll give you a more detailed update on where you can get these things at a really good price. But the other thing I'm taking on my trip is these things here. So I'm taking some beer. That might be a hint as to where I'm gonna go, because I think the people there like beer. Anyway, this is Yebisu, the premium Yebisu, and it just so happens that they had the can with the manga and sakura theme on it. So I'm taking this with me to give as presents, and I actually bought a 6-pack right here. So it's a 6-pack that I'm taking with me. And then I'm also taking the Japanese brand, the Asahi Super Dry. Look at these mini cans, 125 milliliters. And then the Kirin Ichiban Shibori, which is the first squeezing of the hops that you get out of this with the best flavor. So these two little mini beers is what I'm taking with me. I got 6-packs of these also. So that's what this looks like. And this looks like. So I'm taking this with me on my trip as my omiyage, or as my souvenirs that I'm going to be giving to the people that I meet at the destination I'm going to. I want to keep that a secret so that I can show that to you in next week's Shoyu Japan Life Week in Review, which is not a week in review of Japan, but of where I'm going to go. But one last thing I wanted to show you. This was not a shopping thing, but one of my coworkers made umeshu, which is the plum liqueur or plum wine, and he gave me 3 bottles. So 1, 2, and 3. So basically they all look the same, but what he told me was there's a different mixture of plums, sugar, and liquor in each one. So he said to just give them a try, but I don't mind receiving these things from him. What a blessing. Anyway, we'll try that out in the future and let you know how that goes. But that is umeshu wonderful alcoholic drink to drink in Japan. But anyway, that's this week's shopping ideas. And yeah, I'm getting ready to go. I'm going to go tomorrow. So I got to get this edited and so that I can get myself ready to go tomorrow. Anyway, shopping ideas for this week. Okay, this is day 3 update with the sakura trees. In some ways, it doesn't look like there's a lot of progress, but there are a lot more flowers blooming noticeably. Look at that. A lot more flowers on this tree that seem to be bare, but there are. And the tree next to it really getting filled up here on the bottom side of the tree, and especially on this side of the tree. Oh my gosh. But as you go up higher up, still have a lot of flowers that need to be blooming, but big progress. This was the other tree we're looking at that was really bare, but if we look, you can see that flowers are getting ready to bloom. Looks like popcorn ready to pop. But the buds on this are opening up. You can see how the flowers are opening up on this. So I was able to give you 3 days worth of updates on the cherry blossoms, but unfortunately I'm gonna head out to a business trip overseas. So when I get back, I'll try to show you what it looks like next week. But by the time this is posted, you'll have a little bit of an idea of what it looks like as the sakura season starts. And then we'll give you another update on what it looks like in the following week. So anyway, that's a wrap on this week's Shoyu Japan Life Week in Review. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you in the next one. Mata ne!
Minasan, please like, subscribe, and tell your friends too. Thank you. Oh yeah. Arigato. よろしくお願いします。
So just one last thing I wanted to add at the end here that I was forgetting to mention was a fitness challenge again is put on hold because of this trip. And then also I don't think I'll have access to a pull-up bar. So I'm gonna put that on hold also, but I'll do as many push-ups as I can. And then again, I'll do my best to get my video edited for the next week to show you where I went. But anyway, until then, everyone, continue to have a great week. I think I just said that, but that's how we're going to do it. So see you later. Mata ne.